Hey everybody, it's Ryan, Rocket, and Luna. We're heading over to the farm today to work on the 7920. The wheels on the back on one of the axles aren't staying where we put them. We noticed last year that we were having issues when the innermost tire on the right hand side was rubbing the wheel well on the 7920. So we actually did a little bit of work with the wedges. We pulled the tire back away from the tractor, set it back into place, but we noticed that the wheels aren't staying exactly where we put them. So we ordered 2 new wheel wedges for the innermost tire, and we think that'll solve our issue. So we're going to be pulling off the dual as well as the rear tire on the 7920 to do some work to it today. Hopefully things should go pretty smoothly. I think it's probably going to take us most of the day. That's barring any issues. So let's head over to the farm and see what we got. There you go. Should be, yeah, go ahead and
Dad's just put it on the floor of the skid steer.
Yeah, I'd weld it on.
at least the steers look like they're coming along nicely. We got the wedges put in on the 79. That was really only about a half-day job. It went pretty smooth. We had to back out one of the bolts on the bottom. That actually broke off, but we were able to just back it out after we got the whole inner wheel off. But other than that one problem, it went pretty smoothly. We're not putting the rear dual back on until we can run the 79 a little bit. They say that you need to retighten those wedges after removal after the first 3 hours of use, after 10 hours of use, and then every day for a week, you're supposed to retorque them. So we went through and retorqued them after running them about 100 yards. And once we have the inner wheel torqued, then we'll go and put the outer dual back on, and then we can restart the retorquing process with that one too. But the reason that we want to be able to set the wheels and leave them where we set them is because the 79 is set up for 30-inch rows. So the wheels are set to run between the rows, which make it a great option for a planting tractor because you aren't going to have the tire tracks that the planter is planting into in the spring. And then every other process, even whenever you're running the 79, you can choose to go between the rows. So there's a lot less wear on the tires as well if we're using it for any tillage, which we do. We use it for chisel plowing. So other than that, we did a little bit here and there. Travis is in the middle of calving right now. He said he's got over 10 calves. So he's hoping that he's a third of the way, at least a third of the way done. And my calving date is starting on April 20th. Which I'm looking forward to. I'm just a little bit stressy because I want the weather to work out and I don't want to have a ton of rain. The spigot turned back on and it's been a pretty wet spring now. The end of winter there actually was pretty dry and warm, but now that spring is ahead, we're getting quite a bit of rain, which is, it's actually pretty good for the ground. We've got a lot of that moisture back in going into planting, so we're not worried about being in a drought as much. And the grass has really greened up as well. So once calving starts, I'm sure you guys will be seeing videos of me out there tagging calves. But I have another video coming up here soon of doing the hay loss trial, where I set up a tarp underneath the hay feeder and trying to gauge how much I can, well, trying to see how much I can recover or how much I'm losing in the hay rings by putting up a tarp down, and then I'm going to go measure it. So hopefully that video will be out next weekend. So anyway, with that, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, all how farms work. I've got a pretty huge announcement coming on the AeroQuip 74 series shoot, so stay tuned for that. So, I'll see you next time, guys.